really do hope this pathway isn't soggy, because I haven't got my walking shoes on today. Just my normal canvas, well, rubbish canvas shoes. I don't mind getting ruined because I got a couple of new pairs of trainers recently, which will be my daily footwear going forwards after this trip probably. But for this trip I'm going to make the most of these old faithfuls, getting these well and truly ruined. The sun's out now, look, blue skies. The only other person I think who's done this trip, or this walk should I say, is Andy Allen, obviously known as Boaty Man. He's done this trip, and I think he actually got on a bus to Great Yarmouth when he did it, so I'll have a look at the train time shortly. Let's see whether there's a train that's due shortly, or by the time I get into the village anyway. It's a bit of a trek to the station. Well, I say it's a bit of a trek, but the station's a bit further than the village, so I need to make sure I allow myself enough time. Yeah, this is not another episode, or you know, spin-off episode of One Dan and His Walks. This is still very much One Dan and His Boat, but just a bit more exploring this time rather than a lot of river action. But I think a lot of that's to do with my mood and the weather as well. But can't change either of those, so we press on. So I checked the train times and it said there was a train at 11:28 and it's now about 11:12, so not bad timing to be honest. At the A47 road up there, this pathway said it took me to the Yarmouth bound platform, so we'll have to see about that. As we know, signposts in Norfolk can't always be trusted, but hopefully it's not led us up the garden path and has actually led us up the railway station path instead. Yes, where's the ticket machine? Oh, down here. So if you are looking to go on a train somewhere when you're on the Broads, or anywhere really, make sure you read the online timetables properly. I thought there was a train at 11:28. There is a train at 11:28, but it has to go into Norwich first and then it diverts other places before it eventually gets you into Great Yarmouth. So my next train isn't until 12:54 and it's now 11:31. So I wish I'd done looked at the train time on the screen before I bought my bloody ticket. So now I'm kind of stuck here because I can't get a refund on my ticket because there's no ticket office. So yeah, it's just me being stupid. I didn't read the times properly. So, but yeah, it looks like I'm going to be spending a bit of time on that Acle station platform, longer than I hoped and expected. But yeah, there's nothing I could do about it now, unfortunately. But it's quite a quaint little station though, as you can see. This has got a passing loop here because it's single track at both ends. So, and that takes you down to Lingwood, Brundle Gardens and Norwich, and that takes you down to Great Yarmouth that way. So I'm going to get myself comfortable, And yeah, and I'll see you all on my way to Great Yarmouth eventually. Still here, still waiting. Only 20 minutes to go. Be nice to sit on a warm train. That wind is bitter. I see a train coming. Been a long time coming as well. Finally I get to get some warmth. My hands are like icicles, my feet are like icicles, my ears are like icicles. I think you get the picture. But yeah, let's get on this beast down to the seaside. Hearing me very well, but this is the end of day 5 now, Wednesday. Again, apologies for the lack of footage again today. I've not really been feeling it, to be honest, and obviously my trip into Great Yarmouth as well, there's not really much for you guys to see. But got back from Great Yarmouth earlier than I expected because I didn't want to wait for the train, so I paid for a taxi. Taxi back to Acle from Great Yarmouth. It was £22 just for one way. I've got some friends to say hello. Yes, it's £22 for a taxi from Great Yarmouth back to Acle Bridge, which I think is a bit steep considering the train journey was £5.60 return, and I probably could have gone back to the bus station to get a bus, but there's no buses actually run from the station at Wroxham, at Great Yarmouth, so I would have had to have gone all the way back into Great Yarmouth to catch the bus if I wanted to. So I thought, no, I just decided I'll pay for a taxi from the station. So £22 later, back at the boat. But I've chilled this afternoon, had a bit of a snooze as well. So yeah, I'm just chilling out now. Got the engine running to hot water. I've had dinner. And like I say, yeah, it's the end of day 5. But yeah, so tomorrow's plan, well the wind's eased off a little bit. It's still quite prominent, you can probably hear it on the camera. I think I'm going in for a bumpy night actually, which is not ideal, but hey ho. So as you can see, I've lowered my fenders down to protect the side of the boat from the quay heading. I think the tide is still going down. I think it's due to come back in a bit later on. That's what tide does, isn't it? It comes in, comes down again. But I met Graham and Sam, previously owners of the boat Luna, further down the moorings as I was walking back to the boat earlier on, and they've now bought a new boat called Mermaid, which is a Hampton 25. It's a very nice boat. So nice to meet up with you two again. But say tomorrow's plans will be a bit of a cruise. I'm going to do a bit of a longer cruise tomorrow, so I might head up as far as Horning, then come backtracking myself and go down to Fleet Dyke. I don't know yet. It's supposed to be windy again tomorrow, so we'll play it by ear. But yeah, I'm going to keep the engine going for a little bit longer as well before 8 o'clock, so that's not a problem. And I think I'll feed these two little munchkins, and then yeah, settle in for the night. So I'll catch you all again tomorrow. Cheers guys.